I would like to present an argument on why pro-gun is the right choice. I'm going to use facts to back up my opinion. My goal is to give you information pertaining to guns and also why being pro-gun is the correct choice. Let's start with the Second Amendment. I'm sure most of you cannot state the full Second Amendment, which is a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And a lot of people don't know the full meaning of the Second Amendment, which the well-regulated part of the Second Amendment is, I agree, all gun laws should be regulated, and most people complain that they are not regulated enough, but there's many laws on how to prevent bad people from purchasing and owning guns. There is a lot of nationwide criminals that try to purchase guns from people that are not allowed because of the laws that are set, but there is illegal ways to still get guns. Individuals cannot go to a store and buy a gun without first going through an FBI background check, and the FBI checks the National Instant Criminal Background Check System to see if you are a prohibited purchaser. Prohibited purchasers include felons, fugitives, domestic abusers, and dangerously mentally ill people. So for those asking for stricter background checks, what would you like more? Another restriction anti-gun activists say need to be put in place is on fully automatic weapons, which most people don't understand that you can't own a fully automatic weapon as it is. It is already illegal. And the only way they can be permitted is if you have a very expensive, hard to get special license to own a fully automatic gun. And you should be able to, I believe you should be able to purchase a rifle or a shotgun before the age of 18 or at the age of 18 instead of 21, because a lot of people use rifles and shotguns before then, and also they're used in some high schools and colleges for shooting teams, and kids are allowed to get scholarships, and not being able to buy their guns and ammo puts a restriction on some people's education and a way to get scholarships for college. And so by having shooting teams in colleges open opportunities for so many students, these opportunities lead to lifelong accomplishments. So if an 18, 19, or 20-year-old goes to buy a rifle or shotgun for school, they should be able to. If you can enter the military at the age of 18 and use real assault rifles, heavy machine guns, and long-range sniper rifles, I think you should be able to buy a non-assault rifle at the age of 18. Moving on to the statement, the right for people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. I don't care what anybody says, that part of the Second Amendment cannot be argued. It's clear as day. Back to rifles. When people say that AR-15s need to be banned because they're an assault rifle, they are wrong. First off, the AR and AR-15 does not stand for assault rifle, which most people proclaim. The AR and AR-15 stands for Armalite Rifle, which is the manufacturer that made the gun design. And the 15 is the model number of the rifle. The second definition of an assault rifle is a rapid-fire, magazine-fed automatic rifle designed for infantry use. An AR-15 is not a rapid-fire automatic rifle, and it is also shoots smaller bullets than most all deer rifles, which people own in their house, which almost everybody owns. And a commonly used 30-06 hunting rifle is almost double the size of bullet of an AR-15 that people are complaining should be banned because of the size of the bullet. And people think they should be banned and shouldn't be used for hunting use, but it's a great gun for hunting because it's got a small bullet and not a lot of recoil and easily controlled. And they also state that people should not have AR-15s for home defense rifles. Yeah, they should rather have a handgun, which I disagree with because an AR-15 is a lot more controllable. And when somebody breaks into your house, your adrenaline is running and you tend to be a little more sloppy with what you do. So something more controllable would be better to have rather than a handgun that's far less accurate. For instance, when most people learn how to shoot a gun for the first time, they use a .22 style rifle, which is similar to an AR-15. It's small, easy to shoot, easy to handle, and accurate, allowing for good maneuverability in a house and safe for innocent people that could be injured. And now to talk about concealed carry permit. This is something I do believe that should have more laws in place. It almost allows almost anybody to get a concealed carry license. I mean, you got to pay like $100 for a class to take, and you go through a safety course to get your concealed carry license, but it's not very in depth. Almost anybody can pass it, and I believe there should be more laws and more upkeep on keeping a license. And there is also a couple other things that I disagree with the concealed carry permit. I believe that if you earn a concealed carry in one state, it should allow you to conceal carry in any state, which, like a Missouri concealed carry permit, doesn't allow you to carry in Illinois, California, Maine, or a couple other states. But a lot of the other states do transfer over. But as I mentioned before, I most definitely believe citizens should have the option to carry a gun and protect themselves if they want. If you do not carry a gun, that's fine, but do not try to take away from people that do. You never know when or where a bad guy will show up. I believe that being pro-gun is the right choice. I believe if somebody wants to choose to own a gun, as long as the person passes an FBI background check, there should be no question that you should be allowed to. I believe that there is no reason to ban an AR-15. I believe individuals should be allowed to get their concealed carry and go through all the safety courses. I will not let anyone take away from my constitutional right of owning and carrying a gun, neither should you. Are you done?